Hi everyone, Becky here. Thank you for clicking onto this video. Recently I returned from my 1 month in Scotland, so I spent 30 days in the Scottish Highlands backpacking and walking the West Highland Way. I had such an amazing experience and I absolutely loved it. It was great to learn about myself and test myself by hiking high mileage each day, spending every day, nearly the whole day outside, apart from times being in my tent, and living out of a tent for that duration. It did test me at times, the weather and the cold, the loneliness and the food I was eating, but it was totally worth it for the freedom and the whole adventure. But now I am back down south. I'm back in the Surrey area and I'm in the woodland. I've still got my bell tent set up here, but this time round I've got a lovely Woodburner from Winnerwell. So it's a really renowned make for making wood burners and equipment to go onto a wood burner, and it's awesome. I've spent, I think it's a few times I've used the wood burner. As you can see, it's taken a bit of a battering, but it's been ideal, especially now the weather is getting a lot colder and it's really damp in the air. It's been raining lots and it's just got that real damp cold feel, so having a decent wood burner is ideal right now in these conditions. Super grateful to have it and test it out, be able to cook on it, dry my clothes, dry the bell tent out. As you can see, it's slightly gone a little bit mouldy since I've been away. It's been raining a lot. We've pushed into autumn now, so you do get a lot of rain and damp conditions, and it's really taken a toll on the bell tent. It's got mould on it, it's leaking in some areas, so there's some leakage on the floor that I've got to sort out in a minute. This morning I tied up the flue, so I hadn't tied it up, but there was super windy conditions last night. I think we had 40 mph plus gusts, so it was just unbearable for my flue to stand in that wind. So it was about time that I tied it up, and I lashed two sides to the trees that are neighbouring the bell tent, and did that with wire and paracord, and that has really made it a lot more stable. So if we do get a return of the really gusty weather, then that will be fine. But I think my main aim from being back now is to really focus on the maintenance of this camp and getting everything prepared, because winter is on its way. I think it's about a month or so until winter arrives, so I haven't got that long to get prepared, but it's a process that you need to go through, especially if I want to spend a long duration up here. But it's wonderful being back. It is so nice. All the trees are turning, the leaves are going really golden orangey colours, so it's really pretty, it's lovely, and it's really nice having the wood burner. I can't get over how amazing it is. It's been so great for keeping me warm and drying my stuff and cooking, and it's got a water tank on there for making my hot brews. So I'm in love with this wood burner. It's so essential, and I think I appreciate it even more now that it's winter and we're getting into winter months. This is the Woodlander 1G cook camping stove, which is the large size. It's coming in at 14 kgs and it is made from stainless steel. I've got the large water tank, which is designed to deliver hot water on demand, so I've got hot water on tap whenever I've got the stove running. This holds a lot of water, so I can make plenty of brews and make a hot water bottle if I did in the winter months, washing up my cooking equipment. I've got my lovely dinner now. Got loads here. Haven't eaten much today, so I'm really looking forward to this now. I'm going to use my new castrum neck knife to cut up my steak. Morning! I absolutely loved my meal last night. It was so good. Tasted amazing. In Scotland I was eating pretty simple meals like rice and pasta and things like that for a lot of it. So having that last night was such a real treat, and it's nice to come back and be cooking some decent meals. It has suddenly got really cold. I'm still out here just making the beef jerky, the marinade for it. So I'll just show you some of the stuff that I've decided to put in. Put it in a bag at the minute because that's the best I can do out here. Put it in a bag, gonna leave it in there to soak. So I've got everything out in the minute. Here's my bag, and you can see it's all soaking in there. I've got paprika, mixed herbs, a bit of honey. I've got this seasoning, hot sauce, brown sugar, salt, teriyaki, pepper and garlic. I've literally just put everything in that we have up here really, and it smells amazing. So I'm going to slice the rest of this up and use the rest of it for making a pot roast. Right, I'm going to set up my oven that goes with the burner. This is the Winnerwell fold up oven. I love this design. There we go, simple as that. I've got an oven. It's got a little door, it's really cute, and a little temperature gauge at the front and a window so I can see what I'm cooking. So that is perfect. I'm going to load in the beef jerky now. actually the first time I've ever tried to make beef jerky, so it's all a new experience. It's all in the oven now. I've made one batch of it and I've also got another batch left, and then the rest I'm using to put in a pot roast. So just tried a piece and it's so good. It's really tender and it tastes amazing. I'm really happy with the spices and the flavouring I used for it. It tastes so good, it's amazing. I think it will be a regular thing now. It's just nice beef jerky, it's something to snack on during the day. And this should probably take like roughly 4 or 5 hours. It's a long process. So I'm just gonna wait, keep chucking in small bits of kindling and hoping for the best. Dinner is served. We're going to enjoy this.
Cool.
Cheers, Dad.
That's a sandwich and a half, that is. Well, I've got 3 sausage, 2 eggs.
There you go. What do you reckon of that beef jerky? And that bit.
2 bits.
Yeah, what do you think?
That's nice, isn't it?
It is an absolutely stunning morning. I got up at 4:30, made a few coffees, made my toast on the Woodburner, which is perfect making toast on there. And then I came outside for a pee, as you do, and I checked this keg stove that me and my dad were using last night to cook our dinner and sit around, and it was still alight. There were still coals, so I quickly got some kindling and some small twigs and things like that, put it on, and it went up after a while. and I'm just sitting outside around this now. I feel it's nice to mix it up a little bit and come and sit outside and watch the sunrise with a nice coffee. I must say though, it was very cold last night. It's still quite chilly this morning. I had my full English, well it wasn't really a full English, but had my cooked breakfast. It was absolutely lovely. I'm going to be making a stew today. So this should last me a few days, like a couple of evening meals, especially now I'm on my own, so ideal. Yet again I'm going to be using my castron knife to cut up all the veg. So I've got potatoes, carrots, I'm going to put an onion in there, and I've got the meat left over from when I made beef jerky. So it's going to be a nice beef stew. It's ideal in this colder weather as well. My stew is now ready to eat. I'm looking forward to this. It's been on simmer for about 4 hours, so it should taste great. That is lovely. I think Buster enjoyed his as well. Whilst out on my walk, I collected some sweet chestnut because at the moment they are down everywhere and they taste amazing, and it's only autumn that you can really get these, so I thought I'd make the most of it before the squirrels get them all. So I've got a large bowl that I've just put a few on tonight and roast them. Right, I'm going to open these up, let them cool down a little bit first I think, and then try them. Super hot. Burning birch at the minute, so it's so hot. Temperature is dropping though. I don't think it's going to be as cold as the other night. The other night was apparently -3. There was frost all outside in that little plantation bit, but we'll see what it gets down to tonight. I can notice a massive difference burning the birch because I've just been burning softwoods, just pine. So throwing a hardwood into the burner has just changed the game. Like, it's so warm in here now. But the Woodburner has been absolutely amazing. Like, I don't think I have anything bad to say about it. The whole setup is just top notch. Right, from the water tank to the oven to the burner, just everything is really quality. As it gets dark fairly early now, I think it's around 5 o'clock and it gets pitch black. You have to kind of occupy yourself and find tasks to do when it's dark. Obviously no one wants to really go to sleep at 5 or you never know, you might do, but the point was I'm just trying to find things. Now it's autumn and it's getting dark early, things to do in the evening, and there is plenty to do. So the other week I made candles in the evening and that was really good fun, and I've got them dotted around now and they make my bell tent smell nice and give off some nice bit of light. I edit, so this video and my Scotland series will all be edited here really, and it's nice because it's so quiet and there's no stimulus, so it's just completely focusing on editing. I've got this amazing power pack, the Power Oak Blue Tea, which has been amazing because obviously you use a lot more torchlight. I charge my phone and I've been charging my laptop because I've been using it so much. I've got it with me now. It's been ideal. The laptop is now on charge at the minute because it does die quite quickly when you're using it and the cold just zaps everything at the minute. So having that power pack is absolutely ideal because it allows me to stay longer hauls. I'm not really treating this like a camping trip. It's far different from that. It's more like long-term living, and it's just like living in at home really. So having the comforts and the right setup and things to make you stay longer is what I need. So the power bank is definitely one of those, and the Woodburner, because if I didn't have them, I'd probably, it would be difficult. It would be a whole different ball game. The Woodburner has just allowed me to keep warm and have light and make drinks and dry my clothes and keep everything from getting really damp. I said at the beginning that when I arrived here everything was really, really damp, and the tent has got mould on it, so having that Woodburner on has benefited me so much, and drying out my sleeping bag as well. And eventually when I want to wash my clothes here, that will be great for drying off my washing. Another amazing thing I like to do is sharpen my cutting tools. Doing it when it's like this is ideal, because you just sit down and crack out sharpening or stropping some tools, so that's been good. Journaling is another thing, and then reading books, so getting more knowledge or reading a book. So I've actually got this one on the go at the minute, and this is The Outdoors the Scandinavian Way by Lars Felt. I think that's how you pronounce his second name. This has been ideal, this book. It's lovely. Hardback as well, which just adds to it. But it's really great content. It's so informative. And the maths skills in here is crazy. Covers so many different topics. And I'll just read through some of the topics that it does cover, so you get an idea. Yeah, so here we go. God, I don't think we'll cover it all. Outdoor life in the summer. So it covers something that not many outdoor survival or bushcraft books cover, which is how your body works and how many calories you burn and how much water you need, and just you don't really think about that, but it is completely different when you're outside. For like right now I'm burning so many more calories now it's suddenly got colder, and it's a higher demand on hot drinks and food. It covers outdoor equipment, so clothing, footwear, protection, sleeping bags and mats, backpacks, tents, tarps. It covers knife, axes and saws. It covers navigation and hiking, canoeing and everything to do with canoeing, life in camp, cooking, wild plants, fire, all different topics about fire, safety, knots and rights of public access. So it's got loads, absolutely loads, and he's a great guy as well. You're actually taking knowledge of someone who's very skilled in this craft. And that is from Castron Publishing, all the way over in Sweden. I don't have any baking beans, so pasta will have to do. I am baking this pastry blind.
You're up in the sky, I'll carry you home, home to the mountain near. And soon, my friend, you'll see them again, the ones you left behind, the ones you left behind. And I'll sing for you all the way home. But why does it feel like home isn't home? I've been in this war too long. It's in the air that I breathe, oh, it's in the trees. It shivers down my spine. It shivers down my spine. I just sing my song as I walk through the gate. And there she stands just like before, but she doesn't look the same. The fear in her eyes, I've seen it before, and she can't recall my name. No, she can't recall my name. And so I sing to her
thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been amazing being back up the camp and enjoying camp life, and it's just, yeah, I've loved it. It's been such a great trip. I've absolutely been so amazed with the Woodburner in the bell tent. So this is the Winnerwell woodland or Woodburner, and it's been awesome to cook on, to keep me warm, to dry my stuff out, and to keep away all the damp in the air. So it's been brilliant. So it's actually time to say bye, and it's quite a shame, but I will be back up here again shortly. But I really hope you've enjoyed this little series. Thank you so much for watching. I want to thank everyone for supporting my channel. Thank all my Patreons for making this possible and being able to buy these nice meals to cook in this video. And then I want to thank all the companies that have supported me and that have just supplied really good products for me to go out and buy, because if it wasn't for these outdoor companies we wouldn't be able to do all these amazing things, because it wouldn't be possible without the equipment. Thanks again and take care.